Recording time. Hello, recorders. I'm reporting to you live from Fan Expo Portland, and I got a very good guest with you. I am here with Sonny Strait, one of the many powerhouses in anime dubbing recording. How you doing, sir?
Really good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. So let's get things off with one of the biggest projects you did last year, working on the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, one of the best games of last year. How was it like, continue on the legacy of playing the Tenkaichi games?
It is so cool. I mean, and they do those games so well. You know, it's like it's not just something there to promote the show. It's actually really good gaming. You know, and they dig into the stories and everything, and I just have a blast doing them.
And what's a what-if scenario you'd like to see either Krillin or Bardock in?
I would like to see a what-if scenario with Krillin, where he actually does what Gohan does and becomes a superhero in some city, because it's my theory that Krillin in any other anime would mop the floor with anyone. If he was in One Piece, he'd own the One Piece. If he was in the MCU, he could take on Thor and Hulk at the same time and just rip that glove off Thanos' hand without Thanos even knowing it. He wouldn't even see him coming.
Man, that's really good. You put a lot of thought into that. And also,
Really, I just started talking. Whatever comes out, comes out.
and speaking of those comic books, early on in your career, you were working as a comic book artist. Did you ever aspire to work for either Marvel or DC?
I did get published at DC a little bit. I worked on a series called ElfQuest, and one of the stories I did there got reprinted at DC. Although ElfQuest has been published by Marvel, DC, and now Dark Horse. And Dark Horse just released a story I did just this year. I mean, just this last week. It's in a compendium of ElfQuest work, and it's their final compendium from Dark Horse, and it has the Stargazer's Hunt story that I illustrated.
I mean, comic books are always going to be important to us, and that's really great that you got that out there. Anyway, now here's a nice compliment you got from Chris Sabat that you're an excellent voice acting teacher. For you, like, what do you notice the potential when you're starting to teach new students?
It's always my goal that everyone that I teach gets better by the end, and they have to find a real emotional connection to the lines. And I feel like a failure if one student doesn't make it. Now, and half of my students get work, so I love seeing that light go on in a student's eyes when they get it. You know, that's there's nothing better than that.
That's great. Anyway, recently, we just got the announcement of a One Piece Lego set. What does it mean for you that we're, One Piece has made it to that, collaboration?
It's so cool that we're part of the zeitgeist of America now, and that we actually have Legos made of us is so amazing. And I've never bought a Lego set in my life, but I will be buying that one.
Yeah, that's really great. Anyway, to wrap things up on a final note, now as we're eagerly awaiting for the next season of the live-action One Piece, what's one scene that you would like to see in this upcoming season?
Oh, God. I mean, it might be too soon for this, but first of all, I do want to see Chopper. I got to figure out how they're going to do that. But I really want to see the Sniper King.
Yeah, me too. For me, I'm very curious about how the hell they're going to do Brooke and all the supernatural characters.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting because so far they've kept it pretty close. I mean, there's some CGI with Luffy stretching and stuff like that, but they try to keep it very realistic for the most part. So it will be interesting to see how they handle that.
Yeah. Anyway, as we wrap things up, recorders, thank you so much for your time, Sonny. Please let the recorders know what you got going on in your life.
Oh, let's see. Well, as I was mentioning, I have a book that I just came out this week at Dark Horse. It's ElfQuest, the final compendium, and I have also. What am I doing now? Can I announce that? No. Yeah, we're still doing One Piece, and that's about all I can talk about.
All right, that's great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Sonny. Thank you so much for tuning in. Recorders, please hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and catch you next time. Woo!
Thanks, brother.
Anytime.